1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm the king of punk from the streets of the lower east, suicide. I'm the king of punk from the streets of the lower east, homicide. I'm the king of punk from the lower east, suicide. I'm the king of punk from the streets of the lower east side.
I thought there should be a drug album because, especially Electra, they had when I was in college, they recorded these lusty university songs. Beer, you kind of drink, and cook that beer or whatever you do to it. Why not have a smoking song? I just thought, how do you do it? And then I was in Washington Square and I saw David Peel.
I like marijuana, you like marijuana, we like marijuana too.
Okay, I met Danny Fields in 1968. He had a way with words that made you want to become part of whatever he was doing. He brought me to Mattress, Kansas City after the show, and he brought me a steak dinner. How could I say no to a steak dinner when I'm used to eating pizza all my life on the streets?
And I told Jack Holtzman about it and saw a big crowd. We can do this live.
We were allowed to plug into the outlet at the secret bottom of a lamppost in New York to power the Nagra tape recorder that we had out there. Some cop came up and said, "You can't do that," and we showed him our fancy $600 order, and that was it. And we recorded David Peel on the Lower East Side in one afternoon. In a way, the Have a Marijuana album was this to the establishment, and we had this gigantic marijuana leaf on the cover.
William S. Harvey thought it was a terrible idea, and we had a bet. He said it wasn't going to sell 10,000, and I said I was going to sell way over 100,000, and it sold probably 600,000.
We like marijuana too. Hi. Now, when I started in 1968, and I went to Washington Square Park, and just did what I wanted, learned my 3 chords, and got on Electra Records. So, wow, this is easy. Anyone can do it. Not anyone did it. Now, I said, let me try a little further. I got with John Lennon and Yoko Ono on Apple Records. Anybody can do it.
How did you meet David Peel?
Howard Smith was showing me and Yoko around the village, and he took us down to Washington Square, of course, and he was just suddenly there, and we started singing with him in the street, you know, and we got moved on by the police, and it was all very wonderful, and that was it, you know. And then he was such a great guy, you know, and we loved his music and his spirit and everything, you know, and his whole philosophy of the street and everything, and we thought, okay, let's make a record with him, you know. It was great, you know, and that's how it happened. But the thing about it is, people say, oh, you know, Peel, he can't sing or he can't really play and that, but he writes beautiful songs, you know. And even as sort of simple as his basic chord structures are, supposedly, you know, well, you know, Picasso spent 40 years trying to get as simple as that. You know, David Peel's a natural, and if he ever wanted to do those Pop 40, he could do it to, like, as easy as pie, you know.
Back over here with David Peel in the Lower East Side, and John was just saying that this is how, exactly like this, informal music like this is exactly how the Beatles started, right?
Exactly.
Well, it's a tribute to everybody. The song is called A Hippie in New York City. David Peel, the Lower East Side, John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
You running so they call us dirty hippies. You looked at us like we are always war under. Maybe squares and rednecks should start tripping. Dig out rock and roll and have a ball. I wanna warn you squares and all you rednecks. If you hate the hippies from New York, we're unified the hippies from the country. We're fighting to the south, become the north. I'm proud to be a New York City hippie. I'm proud of dirty street and dirty hair. I'm proud of living with the cockroaches. I'm proud of living in a garbage can. I'm proud to be a New York City hippie. I'm proud of dirty feet and dirty hair. I'm proud of living with the cockroaches. I'm proud of living in a garbage can. I'm proud of living
About 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I had David Peel on my show, and I said David Peel is the ground level of what I think will be a new movement called punk rock. But what I felt he had was kind of a very street thing, you know, very gutsy, very basic, very raw. Would you describe punk as being raw?
Yeah, well, it's without all this crap, you know, layered over, you know. The roar of the bed and more of that.
What do you mean by street music?
Well, they couldn't really categorize me as folk because I didn't go along with the folkies, but I didn't play electric guitar. So I said what I saw in the streets and what the people were saying. Whatever they were expressing, I expressed through the music.
I see. Did you have a band that played in the streets, or did you just sort of gather people about you?
That's it. Everyone who played a musical instrument who was with me at that given moment was part of the band. We had many, many bands. We had thousands, I would say hundreds and hundreds of people who have played music with me.
Up against the wall, motherfucker! Almost somebody wants to let it talk. So up against the wall, motherfucker! Up against the wall, motherfucker! Up against the wall! Up against the wall! Up against the wall, motherfucker! La 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 la! La 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 la! La 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 la! And no more Peter Meter up a wall! Up against the wall, motherfucker, I'm stoned! Up against the wall! 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 You motherfucker! Cha-cha-cha!